Hello, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So this is going to be your October love spread. So let's see what's going on. Now, I did switch this up a little bit. Before I used to do a general read, a singles read, and a couples read, but then it occurred to me people should probably know which one they're in, okay? So it's one or the other. So let's see what is going on here. All right, and just so you guys are aware, I will be in New York at the end of this month, October 26th and 27th, doing 1-hour meet and greets, okay? So if you do want a ticket for that, I will put the link below for the event. It's going to be in Westchester, New York, and then the actual location will be disclosed to those who do purchase it, okay? All right, guys, so let's see what's going on. What is the overall energy for Virgo this month? Give me 5 cards. What is the overall energy for Virgo this month? All right. Okay, guys. So the energy that you have here is the Death card. So with the Death card, this is going to be like a 180 on whatever is happening in your life. If you're single, this is you getting into a relationship. If you're in a relationship, this could be the end to that relationship. But there could be something coming in that you guys have been waiting for a while, and that could be why this change is happening here. Okay. Now let's see what's going on. Now the first card you guys have is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about, social order, doing things that are right, doing things that are just, taking things to a more serious level. This could have to do with, you getting into a relationship, you getting engaged, you getting married. So just taking that next step. The next card here is the Strength card. For some of you, you could be dealing with Leos, okay, or even a Taurus. The Hierophant is for Taurus as well. But you're going about things. It's like you're divinely guided in a sense to take the best path, to take what's going to be best for your higher self in a sense. Okay, and you're being strong throughout this. Now the next card that you have is the King of Swords in the reverse. All right, so some of you could have been dealing with an air sign who was just very tyrannical or just very selfish, just only thought about themselves, was going to be good for them, not really worrying about you. Keep in mind that there could be any sign that takes on this energy, okay, but it does usually depict an air sign, all right, but anybody could take this energy. And now we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there could have been an air sign or a water sign that you guys are dealing with, but just with the energies overall, there's someone who's really acting up, and somebody who might be charming but a tad bit promiscuous or may have stepped out of the relationship. Okay, and this could be causing a lot of tension. But again, with this Hierophant here, you just want to take the right path. You just want to do what's morally just. So if this is something that you guys, didn't bring to the table, if it wasn't you cheating or, going out on a limb to kind of like do some disloyal shit, then I can see you just kind of taking the high road and avoiding this. All right. So let's start with singles. Let's see which way this is going to go. Show me past, present, future for single Virgos for the month of October. Okay. All right. Awesome. The energy here is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is such a powerful major arcana for you guys to get. With this Wheel of Fortune, whether it's something good that is happening in your life or something that you feel is really bad happening in your life, it's propelling you to something that's going to be very good for you. Okay? Because sometimes the Wheel of Fortune will come out after a really shitty and crummy situation, and people will say, how in the hell can I have this Wheel of Fortune with everything that just happened? It's because now you're deterred from all the negativity, all the bad stuff, and good things are going to be coming in for you. Okay? For a lot of you, you're going to have a beautiful new start coming in. All right? With the Ace of Pentacles, this is something that's going to build slowly, gradually, but it's going to have a very, very strong foundation. Okay? The card we have behind that is the King of Swords. So some of you might just be dealing with an air sign, okay? That is Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, okay? So the first card we have for your past is the Knight of Pentacles. This is your energy. This is you moving forward methodically, you know, thinking every step out, making sure that you're good, making sure that you're not making mistakes when it comes to love. But there are secrets here, whether you were holding them or the person that you were dealing with at the time was holding them. And it's like you felt stuck in your head, in a sense. You know, this is a self-limiting thing, okay? This is when we just think too much, we create something out of nothing, that sort of thing. And we could just have negative thoughts that really affect how we go about our day. The next card here is the Magician card. So there's something that you guys have the ability to manifest in the past. Now we have the Four of Wands, where whatever it was that you're trying to manifest, this is something that you were stabilizing yourself with, that you're building a foundation with. With the Fool card, definitely a new start that came in for a lot of you. But again, we keep seeing this air sign. And in this case, there could have been an air sign or just somebody who felt very upset and reckless at the fact that you guys had to move forward in this direction, or that you moved forward in this direction. And a lot of toxic shit hit, okay? With the Devil card, some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or just been in a situation that was just super toxic. Two of Swords, stuck between a rock and a hard place. What decision do you make? But there's a decision between two things that you have to make here. All right. Now, there's a fallout that's happening here where you guys stop communicating. Or most of you stop communicating, but there's communication that stops here. There's a fallout that happens, and something transpires from this very quickly with the Chariot card. All right, some of you could have possibly been dealing with a fire sign that was promiscuous. Okay, but it's like you're moving forward. For some of you, you could have moved forward to Cancers, because we have the Chariot card here, and then we have messages coming in from a water sign, so that definitely could have been the situation as well. Now, in the present moment, we have the Judgment card upright. So there's something that you fell out from, something that you didn't pursue any further. Cards are saying that that was the best thing to do. The World card in the reverse. But although you moved away from the situation, there could be a sense that you feel like you still need closure from a past situation, or you feel like it's not fully over. You could still feel betrayed by the situation, okay? But moving forward, we have the Eight of Wands, where this may just be you guys communicating with this person that made you feel betrayed, or with the person that you betrayed. This is your card here, okay? So we have the Hermit card. So this is, you know, this could be you guys just really, really focusing on a certain situation. Focusing on turning your back on this lover, or whoever it was that you were emotionally invested in, but communicating it to them, okay? Telling them that this is something that you have to do. And with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you start to get over this. You start to feel less rejection. You start to feel less of a loss. All right? With the Sun card in the reverse, it could be because something unexpected arises from the situation. Something that makes you happy. This could be with money. This could be you know, with just love in general, but this is something that you may have been waiting for, okay? Even though you may not know the source that is coming from, it could have just been something general, like, for instance, you know, you may want someone who's just very stable, who's going to be there a long time, who's going to really take care of you. With the Three of Wands, this could be that person coming in, although you may not know exactly who this person is at this time. Moving forward, you guys have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So with the Five of Wands in the reverse, there's a burden here that's being released. There's tension and competition that you're avoiding. Some of you may have been dealing with a fire sign who's just being very, very fake, and you're avoiding that. All right? Because you knew it was a waste of time. So you're just not taking the bullshit from this past situation anymore. Again, it could have been a fire sign, even possibly a Leo. Okay? So why is this Queen of Wands here? Yeah, it's showing that you're doing absolutely everything to avoid conflict with this person. but it's like they might be trying to get back into your life, and this might be something that is conflicting, although you're trying to avoid it. But with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you guys just part ways with this. And with the Six of Wands, that's a victory to you, okay? Because you finally see things for what it is. All right? You move away. The last card you guys have is the Strength card in the reverse, where you might not feel fully strong about this. You might feel like you need to hold someone's hand to get through this, but you do get through it. All right? And if there was a fire sign here, guys, it was a third-party situation. And that may be why you feel that you're not strong in this. But with the Ace of Swords, you're cutting this out. You're cutting all the bullshit out. You're completely changing, and there is a new beginning that comes in for you after all of this, okay? I'm just surprised because, you know, with all the readings I've done so far, you guys are the third. Everybody has the same energy. I don't know what's going on astrologically, but there's a lot of people releasing, you know, just bad situations. All right, what is going on for my Virgo couples? What is happening for Virgo couples? All right, guys. All right, guys. Beautiful energy to have for a couple's reading. So we have the Two of Cups, which is a very strong bond or connection that you have to someone. This could be a soulmate. This could be a twin flame. You know, someone that's just really, really meant for you. And for whatever reason, and this was actually showing up for the single spread too, there could be an air sign that's kind of salty or upset about the fact that you're so happy. Or this could be the person that you're strongly connected to. Maybe it is an air sign and maybe they're upset over something. But let's see how this transpires. Now, the first card we have for the past is the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, in the past, you're thinking about the past. Okay? Could have possibly been a water sign that you're dealing with. That's on your mind. But you're choosing not to move forward with them. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, that's no movement forward. You're tired, you've been through a lot of shit, you just don't want to deal with it. Because it could have been a situation that was just very unstable. Yeah, so you end that chapter in order to start something new. Although you might still have been emotionally invested in whatever you let go of or whoever you let go of from the past, there's a good new start coming in. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be something long-lasting, and this is something that you guys took your time with in order to build so that it would have that solid foundation. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is you guys talking, this is you guys planning, this is you guys building. But again, taking it slowly, going from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, so having that transition. Okay. Nice, this Page of Pentacles here. Alright, 2 cards came out. So you make the decision that you're still going to be resilient. You're going to get through whoever you dropped, whatever you let go, and you're going to build yourself up. Okay, because you were just unhappy in that situation. Now, in your present moment, we have the Strength card. So you're being strong throughout all this bullshit. Being resilient, being strong. Because you know that the other person that you may have been dealing with has just changed too much. And it's just something that at this point may not work out. Alright, for some of you, this is going to be a celebration happening in the present moment. For others of you, it's going to be a third-party situation. So let's find out what's going on here. You guys are getting out of your heads about a third-party situation. Okay, you're moving away from a third-party situation. For some of you, it was a third-party situation that you're moving away from. For others of you, this is going to be celebrating the fact that you moved away from somebody, okay? But whatever you're doing, you're standing your ground and you're removing yourself from a toxic situation. Now, the next card we have here is the Lover's card, all right? So there is a union here that happens. For some of you, maybe it's a Gemini. For others of you, just good old love, All right, Six of Pentacles in reverse. There may be a sense of imbalance here. Maybe somebody in this relationship is putting in more effort than the other. Okay, and there could be a loss that's felt. Although there's a lot of love there, there could be a loss that's felt because things are not being, you know, it's like the work that you guys are putting into the relationship may not be evenly distributed. One person may be making a lot more effort. But again, some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Okay. Now, going into the future, the first card you guys have is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's a secret that comes out here about someone who may have been manipulating you, or you manipulating somebody else with the Magician in reverse. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're not going to be stressed or worried about this. Okay? And this could be in reference to that possible fire sign that you dropped in the past, or whoever it was that you dropped in the past. It's like you find out a secret. You're like, oh, wow, you know, they have been manipulating me this whole time. Maybe you find out they had someone the whole time you guys were dating, or some situation like that, and you're like, okay, wow, I really did make the good decision by leaving this person behind. And with the Two of Pentacles as your next card, you're dropping the ball on the situation. It's just not something you're going to deal with anymore. Five of Cups. So there may be a loss that you feel, but you're dropping it. And that's, you know, that's a powerful thing, to drop what's not good for you, because whoever this was, it just threw you off. So now, you know, we have this Emperor energy where there could be an Aries that's significant for you guys, or again, this fire sign. But I feel that this is more just you guys taking this energy, being in a place where it's like, look, I know I've made mistakes. I know I've messed up, but now I'm going to make better choices for myself in order to keep me happy and emotionally fulfilled. And, you know, I'm not going to talk to this fire sign or to this person anymore. I'm going to remove myself from a toxic situation, and I'm moving on. You know, with the Hermit card in the reverse, you're moving forward. You know what you have to do. You know what needed to be known, and you're moving away. So for couples, you know, I see a lot of you moving away from somebody that's toxic. For some of you, you may be in a relationship and you still have this person from the past kind of like digging in. But I see you guys just releasing an energy that's not good for you. You have all these cards about stagnation, but it's moving out of that stagnation. Okay, and you might not feel good about it when it happens, but you know, just the fact that you're releasing something that may not have been good for you, there's power in that. Okay, so power to you guys. All right, guys. So aside from October 26th and 27th, when I will be in New York, I am also offering one-on-one tarot lessons for anyone who's interested. I'll leave all the information below. And then, guys, for personal readings, it's always my intention to get things out within 5 days. I'm usually able to do it. Some months I get more backed up than others. You know, life happens. You know, I'm a single mom. I've got a lot of shit going on. But if you guys get a reading, you know, send it to the PayPal account. Send it to whatever account you send it to pay. Send me an email right after, or at the same time if you can. You know, send me an email just letting me know that you've paid, what you need for the reading, what information I have to know, and then just please be patient. I don't always get back to people, you know, the same day that they email me, but I try to as quick as possible, and lately I have been doing it, so knock on wood. Where do we got wood? Over here, so knock on wood. You know, I really am trying to just be more organized as a person and really keep up, because I used to be a very lazy Taurus. So, yeah, I'm doing my best to keep up. But once you tell me what you need and you send the email and you send the PayPal, it's going to show you you're paying high vibrations, okay? So once that is done, please just let me work, okay? Just let me work. Just let me get to it. Because what a lot of people will do is, you know, 2 days after they pay for it, they'll start bombarding my emails and saying, where's my reading? Where's my reading? Where's my reading? And then it takes me a long time to sort through emails, and it just, it prolongs their reading. So they get it like a day or two later just because it took me so long to get through everything. So the best way to get your reading the quickest way possible is to let those 10 days rock, okay? If you wake up the 11th morning and you don't have it, feel free to interrogate me and email me. And I don't have a problem with that, okay? Because at that point, I deserve it. But please just let me work. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything.